Imagine the curve, all the wheels. Right, so what's happening in today's video, we are going to be converting the E30 into a purple tag steering rack for a more of a tighter feel. All the parts here, got the purple tag steering rack. This is from a BMW E46. I've got the inners and outers for, and I can't remember what way around it is, but it's, I believe it's 36 inners and 46 outers. Or it's opposite way around, I cannot remember, but got some lower arms. And for the conversion kit of this purple rack, I've got these adapters. I've got that, so everything is ready to go. I just need to start jacking the car up and go from there and get this new steering rack in, and hopefully it improves the handling on this thing. So let's go. For now, car's jacked up, wheels are off. Starting to basically just got to unbolt the whole thing. So let's go. Track lens coming off. They can stay on because the whole rack, this whole entire part is all getting replaced. But the rack has got a fair amount of space, so can't imagine it being too hard. So first we'll get these off and go from there. I had to get gloves because it was so gammy under there. So, jobs are good and now. Let's go. For some reason they don't want to come out. So just skip to me half an hour. Go on. Oh! Thank God for that. Right, the rack is now loose. The rack is now loose. After some intense swearing and just laying there thinking about my life, but it is now loose. The bolts are out. Next thing to do now is need to unbolt this, get this off the rack, and then there's I don't know if you guys can actually see under there, but I need to undo them, which are the hydraulic pipes, and then the rack should come out, hopefully. Oh, that's tight. Oh, fuck me. Now tripping out. So that's one of the bolts here. One of them. Oh, no. There. But the power steering fluid. Power steering fluid is pure black, so it's kind of good thing that we're doing this. But yeah, now trying to get this linkage off here now. Try and get that off. Guys, I finally did it. I've actually got that off. This has taken me such, I don't know if you can see it, this has taken me such a long time to get off. But it's finally off. I'm trying to get the steering rack finally out. So that was the worst part ever. I still got to modify that, so let's get into it. There we go. Jesus. Finally. That took some beating, but it is now out. I can drag this thing out under here. And all this is junk. Now we can start getting together the new rack. If it would go in that smoothly, which I highly doubt it will go in smoothly. But that's the joys of working on the floor, I suppose. Right, okay, so now the steering rack is out fully. I'm going to need to get this steering link off. Because this was such a pain to get off, I'll just skip to me having it off like this. Because obviously it's only one bolt, so as soon as I get that off, we'll go from there. So just skip to me doing that. Just like that. So this whole piece now needs modifying. Right, so I have absolutely been thinking so hard about this whole entire steering linkage. Put this all together. That doesn't work because that's for left-hand drive. So what I'm going to do, I'll cut out the shaft on here and took out the plastic bit that was inside there, just like that, and then that would simply just go in like that. So the reason I had to cut that is because you'd see it coming up there. So keep that together. So I'll bolt them together like that, and that should work. Okay, so what is going on? It is the second day of doing this rack, and everything that I've done has not gone to plan. It's quite dark in here. I had to shut the garage door because it's raining outside. But also, I've been saying all this, but yesterday when I put the actual rack in after taking the old one out, I thought I was filming and I was talking to myself, and I wasn't filming. My camera battery died. I just gave up. I just went indoors. I was like, fuck this. You know what I mean? So I'm going to explain how the rack kind of goes in. The way this whole thing works is the rack there, I don't know if you, I hope, there you go, there's spacers. So in the kit that you get from Garagistics, there's a spacer there that makes it flush with the subframe, and the same on there as well. This rack actually does just slide in, like as easy as you would think. And something else was the steering linkage down there. So the piece here is completely flush. I took out the actual donut sort of thing that was there, because the length from the purple tag to the column is different. But if you just flush it off, cut it off and put it there, it works perfect. Got the entire reservoir out. So I don't know where to begin, because the rack, let me get underneath, I'll show you underneath. What I've done is I had to, these power steering pipes used to run behind the rack up here. That would go all the way along, but they don't work out, so I had to modify these pipes here. So what I'm going to have to do is take this one off, the bottom one. I put a hose on it, but I've got a better hose, so I need to put that new hose on there, and then reconnect it all the way up into the power steering pump. It has been an absolute nightmare because I've got it all the way up here. Look, that needs to connect on here. That one is bent around there. But yeah, the entire process of this has gone absolutely crazy. So I need to connect the hose onto here properly. Like obviously this hose here is not needed anymore, so I'm going to take that out, put the new one onto the reservoir, and then feed it all the way down to under here. So we'll get into that now. This whole thing needs to come out like that. This one's better, so let's put that on now. Just like that. So that is a bit better. but obviously this isn't going to be a permanent solution, because I want to get actual braided lines and like flexible lines to actually get this done, because I didn't expect these pipes to kink, so that wasn't the plan. So I had to overcome and adapt. I could not do this on camera, so I had to put this in. So all I've done is do that bolt up first, and then I fed the hose all the way through underneath and down the back of the rack, as you can see, all the way through here, and then this is going to go straight up in there. So I'll just point that up into the reservoir, obviously tuck it over the rack. I'm going to put it over the rack. So, but yeah, this is only temporary. So with this one, I'll get both new hoses, new pipes, and do like a better feed with them. But this hose will go straight up to the reservoir, which I'll put on now, which I'll go round up there. Obviously it comes up here and on the back, so we'll go up the top. Literally only going to go on here to here. That's all it is. Alright. Like so, and then I'll simply tighten that up. Rest that on there. Everything is now tight. Right, so as you can see, E30 is getting some bits done. Obviously the seats are, the rear seats are out, and as you can actually see in there, but it has been a few weeks later. I say a few weeks, it's probably been an actual month later because of this rack, right? The hoses that I actually put on this rack originally didn't work. I went up the road and it leaked everywhere on my drive, and so I went to a place that does custom hoses. I got all the specifications to the guy and he made it all work perfectly. So I'm gonna see if I can get underneath and show you guys, but it is done. I didn't film that part because I was kind of in the middle of doing other things. You guys can see that all the hoses up there, but everything is on. I've done this video kind of backwards, to be fair, but all I need to do now is get the tracking done. And what I'm going to do while I get the tracking done, I'm going to take these wheels off. I'm going to take these wheels off and swap these tyres out to my old ones here, because these are just like road tyres, and obviously these are like, I'm going to test the sizes out. So I'm going to put them on, and I'm going to put these old tyres probably onto those wheels, or keep them off for now, just ready for like a track day or something. So that's the plan. So we'll go get it tracked, we'll load the tyres up, swap them all over, and fucking get this car done, because I haven't even test drove it properly yet with the steering, because every single time the steering's been off and the tracking's been out, so I can't actually fully test drive it, if that makes sense. But I've got it good enough to drive it to the garage, so let's go to there and get that done now. You okay? Anyway, as I'll show you, what I've been doing is sorting out the rear parcel shelf. The whole lot has come out. As you see, the rear seats there. I'm going to put the wheels in there and in the boots. Hopefully it all fits. And yeah, do that. Look at this. They're in. Luckily I put a towel down, so it's alright. But they're all in there. Get them swapped out for these, and then hopefully get them on. The parcel shelf is inside. That's what I've been working on, basically, like putting all the stuff around it and making it nice, basically. But she's ready to go for the tracking. Let's go. There we go. Right, we're going to get this tracking done and swap these wheels over, which will be literally like 10 minutes down the road, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. Literally driving this when the tracking is out is horrendous. But the steering feels good, but it's fucking bad. Look at the wheel. It's fucking awful. And it's like, but I'm literally almost there now. I've been doing like 31-hour max just to fucking get to this place. But we're almost there now, so hopefully it'll be sorted. I have finally got the tracking done, and it drives fucking phenomenal. It's so much better. Look, oh, it's a fucking lovely drive. Let go, boom. It's very looking sick. Okay, it's very, very fucking dusty, but I've got these tyres on now, so they're a bit better than the slicks that are in there. Bam. There we go. That looks better now. Good. Have to get the shots in. Boys. There we go. Right. I've left my front lip off because I fucking had to get the tracking done, so I just left that off. Moving them, see where they are.
No, it might be mine. I haven't done it. Hey, where is it now?
Imagine the curve of all the wheels. So I'm going to end the video there. It's getting dark and you probably won't be able to, I don't even know if you can actually see this, but make sure you like, subscribe, comment, engage with the video because it means a lot on the videos with a small channel. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.